Alright, what's good everybody? It's your boy Darth Sora, and we're going to be checking out some test footage from a TV show or a live action TV series that George Lucas was working on that was set to take place after Order 66 and was set to feature some characters like Palpatine, Vader, Boba Fett. There's a couple others as well that are really cool and it's really interesting. Now obviously it said he was working on this as early as 2005 and into the early 2010s. And then obviously we already know that Mr. Lucas sold the rights to Star Wars and Lucasfilm to Disney. And apparently this was just too expensive and kind of not worth it for Disney to continue. So it was delayed and then canceled. So this is test footage and then like kind of the behind the scenes stuff, which just shows you what they were working on. I'm just going to show you the test footage itself, because the making of is literally just the test footage small and then like the green screening of them recording it. So yeah, this is going to be a live action TV series and I watched it once already. It's pretty cool. It's unpolished. Like it could definitely look a lot better, but it was just test footage, so I don't think they really, beautified it and made it look super cool. And some of the audio is like a little bit off, but I think it's cool. It doesn't show you too much, but I think it's definitely something that maybe there'll be more footage leaked later in the future if we're just getting this now. Just because I feel like George Lucas would have not done only this little bit of work on this show and have this somehow get leaked. There has to be more. So they're definitely looking for some rebel scum. Yo, threat level orange. All right.
Hello.
And there's the rebel scum.
Thank you. Thank you. We could not have done this without you.
So like that audio is kind of off. She gave her the goods. When I first seen it, I thought I was like, is she tricking her? Like, is she getting set up? I think it's so funny. She walks by all these stormtroopers, right? And it's so obvious. Just look at her. Stormtroopers have been the worst, army trained soldiers ever. Like, they can't shoot. They can't detect things when it's obviously in front of their face. I just don't understand why Palpatine does this, man. Why didn't he get better? Should have kept the clones. I'm gonna be honest with you. So she's hacking some type of system. She looks like a Jedi. I don't know. This is after Order 66, so I don't know how much of the Jedi these stormtroopers know, because the clones know what Jedis look like. These are stormtroopers. These are not clones. So I wonder how long after Order 66 this takes place. All right, so they are identifying her ship. Terrorist vehicle. All right. My boy's like, I need something better than this. All right. Let's go into like a weapon shop.
We will need weapons and your best soldiers. We will also need a ship.
My boy's like, let me see if I can help her out. My boy's probably got it all. All right, so we're going to search her vehicle. This is not good.
Cruiser class.
All right. Oh crap. They got the rebel icon right there. All right, they're gonna hide her. So I think it's funny. Some stormtroopers going into like a weapon shop. I feel like my boy could defend himself. He's probably got some crazy weapons. Oh, and the customer from before he's already got his gun ready. Look at him. He's ready to go, dude. And that's a way better weapon than he was about to buy earlier. What's she about to do? Oh, crap. I thought she was about to hurt the customer. Oh, no, that's pretty cool. Everyone's going crazy. Just some stormtroopers got shocked. It's not Not that scary. All right. That's pretty cool, though. All right, she's escaping. Yep. They're about to have. See, I would not fight someone in their own weapon shop. I feel like he has to have something that's just crazy. And after all these shots, not one person's been hit. Oh, it doesn't matter, though. It's a grenade of some sort. Oh my god, the classic sound clip. I missed that. Oh, it's so beautiful. To be continued. All right. So now it's going to show you the making of. I'm just going to show you real quick. So this is like what the making of means. So it's literally the whole, the whole thing we just watched, the test footage, but it's just like the green screen, the recording of. So that's why I'm not like going to show you all of this because it takes a little bit of while to go through all this, but it's cool, right? All right, but what I do want to show you, so there's a Google Doc here of some concept art, stories, and stuff like that. So we're going to read the description of this video. It says, release test footage from 2010 of the canceled Star Wars TV show Underworld, which was to take place in the lower levels of Coruscant. The series was set after the events of Order 66. The video game 1313 was a tie-in of the series. Due to the immense cost of shooting the series, as well as the selling of Lucasfilm to Disney, Underworld was delayed and eventually canceled. Then it tells you Stargate Studios, who did visual effects for Doctor Who, The Walking Dead, and The Orville, was in partnership with Lucasfilm for this project. And we go to this Google Doc. I already had it open, and it shows and gives us a lot of information. So here's some confirmed content. I'm going to discuss this, and I'll talk about a couple other things. So some ideas that were confirmed and characters that were confirmed were Boba Fett, Saw Gerrera, Han Solo, Lando Calrissian, Chewbacca, Palpatine, and Vader. Some locations are the Coruscant Underworld, level 1313, and 79's bar. Now some ideas. Major crime families and organizations are based on Coruscant during the Dark Times. Level 1313 is a dangerous area on Coruscant. Maz Amenda is the Grand Visor of the Empire. Darth Vader secretly deals with a crime syndicate in the Coruscant Underworld called the Crimora Syndicate. I probably did not say that right. The droid Gatra, a collection of repurposed battle droids that were not activated at the end of the war. The group is controlled by the Crimora. Separatist holdouts exist and have influence. There's a church. I can't speak. There's a Church of the Force comprised of non-Force sensitives who want to follow the religion during the Dark Times. All right. A visual dictionary. They have formed by 13 BBY and operate in the shadows of Coruscant. Rogue One visual guide. Saw Gerrera leads a small group of extreme rebels who may or may not have been given the name the Partisans at the time of production. There were rebels in this. There are multiple rebel cells in the galaxy which all group together to form the Alliance. Palpatine's first name is Sheev. Palpatine is wronged by a heartless female gangster. This makes Palpatine very sympathetic and destroyed as a person. It is presumed this would have been a flashback story of a younger Palpatine. Wow. The Empire uses police gunships to hunt criminals on Coruscant. Empire Day is celebrated every year on the anniversary of the Empire's creation. Clones are phased out of service and start aging quickly. Some remain as training sergeants. Clones go back to 79's bar to forget the horrible actions they committed in Order 66. The Pike Syndicate, which deals in space, is connected to major crime families on Coruscant, mentioned in the Clone Wars, I think that's Season 5, Episode 14, like reference because George had developed their species and underworld connections in this live-action series, and Han Solo once did a job for them. Okay, other details in the series. So it takes place between the Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope. Lando losing the Millennium Falcon to Han Solo is depicted. Han Solo and Chewbacca's first meeting is depicted. Wow, that's awesome. Boba Fett is featured heavily, including having an action scene. Wow. So there's a couple rumored, unconfirmed details. I'm not going to go too much into that. So this is the possible test footage for the series. So it's not confirmed that was a test footage. So here's some production. Art development started around May 2007, according to George Lucas. The art was used to generate characters and locations, which would then be used in conjunction with developing story ideas, as usually is the case with the Lucasfilm production. So we have some writers right here. We got them working on some ideas and stuff. So this is just George talking about it and confirming that it did exist and it was going to happen. Let's see, there's a lot of quotes actually. Holy crap. I just want to look at some of the concept art. So this is the concept art. I think this is for the video game too. Yeah, but this does look very similar to what we got in the test footage. This is from the video game. This is really dope, though. Alright. Let's look at... Oh, there's additional art. So, I just want to go through this quickly. Just to show you guys what it was about. I'm going to link that Google Doc in the description. But I think this is really cool. I hope maybe if George Lucas filmed anything else or anything else was, coming from this, hopefully we can get some more footage. I hope that is the case, but obviously it was delayed and canceled because it was very expensive to make, and on top of that, Lucasfilm was sold to Disney, and I know Disney definitely did not want to continue it after, expenses were so high to shoot it. So, yeah. I thought this was super cool, and just reading that Google Doc and getting some of the ideas and what could have been with this series makes me a little bit sad because it sounds like it could have been super awesome. Just depends how it was executed. And, I really do like what Disney's been doing so far with, The Mandalorian. And hopefully the Kenobi series continues on and is actually happening. And then hopefully that series will be very, very good. I assume, it's going to take place during the same time as the Underworld would have, but it's definitely a very different story. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, may the Force be with you.